Hey YouTube, it's Megan, and I'm here to discuss the experience I had with my second week on the Omni Drops program by Omnitrition. It's a variation of the HCG diet, and if anyone who's watching is not familiar with that, they can do the research before watching my video. Because, for one, I'm kind of new to this, and I don't want to give any wrong information, or if you're lost, just look that up. So, on to the first topic is the weight loss. And I have lost a total of 13.8 pounds this week. And I set out to hope for a weight loss of a pound a day. And up until, this week, I almost hit it, but that's alright. I'm not going to let that discourage me. And to be honest, I'm also in my third week because I'm recording these ahead of time. I mean, not ahead of time. I'm recording these, after, of course, my second week, a little bit into my following week. And the weight loss has been slowing and slowing. It was like around 0.6 a day, and then 0.4, and then today is 0.2. So, yeah, it's been discouraging at that point, in that reference, but the inches tell another story. So that's, definitely something that you should be keeping track of along with your weight loss is your inches. And another thing, I don't know if anyone's heard about this, but when a thing that they posted on the Facebook group that I'm in for the Omni Drops, they posted about the whoosh effect. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's very encouraging reading that. But they say that once your body uses the fat in your fat cells, sometimes it will replace it with water because it's trying to, because your body is very, homeostatic. It wants to balance out things, and it doesn't want to lose that fat so quickly when you're, this diet's, meant for quick weight loss. So it replaces it with the water, thinking that, you're going to fill it back with fat again, and when you don't, I think I read 4 to 6 months, I don't know, I wasn't reading any science journals, another thing, but it's still regardless, I'm not going to take it as hard, but it's still regardless encouraging to read that this happens. But it says something about in 4 to 6 months later, sometimes, if you kept up your healthy lifestyle, you will get that whoosh of the water in the cells, and you'll automatically lose 5 pounds or something in one night. I don't know if it's true, but it's very encouraging, and if anyone knows anything, please comment below and enlighten me. So, yeah, and another thing that's been encouraging is, you like my holiday nails? Well, anyways, I've put on my wedding ring again. Yeah. See how easy? On, off, on, off. Yay! It's 4 1/4. And I couldn't wear it after I had my son, but now I can wear it again, and I plan to keep it on forever. So, and another thing I wanted to talk about. If you are feeling discouraged and maybe you aren't seeing inches or weight loss or whatever, you can get these ketone strips. Ketone strips. I got these at Target, but you can get them kind of, anywhere that sells pharmaceutical stuff. And they test for, I guess they're meant for diabetics, but I think people who are exercising, and of course people that are on an HCG diet, people that are dieting, I think on the Atkins diet or whatever, many different diets use these to gauge if that they're utilizing their fat cells. So I've been using these, and I've been in the N scale, which means I'm using a lot of, the fat cells for energy. So that's awesome. That's awesome to know. So this is another little encouraging tool, or a tool to see if what you're doing is working. So, yeah, I am really happy with that. So pick those up if you can. And, oh yes, even though I have been discouraged by the weight going down, 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 I still am going to persevere, and I'm not going to be giving up. I haven't cheated yet, and I plan on not to. And what I like about this diet is I feel like it's my parent. There's so much structure to it, and it's easy, you don't have to count in the very low calorie portion. You don't have to count the calories. You weigh them, and to me, that's just easier than, looking on the back of everything you eat, to see if, how many calories there are, how many carbs there are. You don't have to worry about that. You just weigh the food. You're allowed certain foods, you weigh them, and you eat them, But in P3, the maintenance phase of this diet, you are going, I think, to be, focusing more on calories, which kind of makes me nervous, but hopefully there's someone out there has some good plan for, making that easy, and yeah, hopefully I do well in that portion. And another thing I wanted to talk about was how long I'm going to do the very low calorie portion of this diet. And I've decided that I'm going to do it for just 21 days, which is one more week. And then I'll be on to my maintenance phase. And I decided that mainly because I don't have a lot to lose. And I was planning on doing on 2 rounds. And I just think that, that's enough for me. And even though I might probably still have some to lose, like ideally I wanted to lose 40 pounds, but that might not happen, I might lose only 30 pounds with these 2 rounds. Hopefully it might, but it might not, but I plan on doing other ways. This diet has just been a way to keep myself accountable from my weight loss. It's been really good for that. Like I said, it's really structured, and I've been doing well. It's been giving me motivation. I feel great, and I just feel like a brand new person with, this weight loss. And with any other diet, it's just kind of, even though, they work, but it's just kind of discouraging that you have to wait so long to see the results. And, yeah, I'd rather work real hard right now and lose this initial weight, and then initial bulk of my weight, and then, try to work on a healthier lifestyle once I, lose that bigger portion. Make me feel like, more motivated, I guess. So, yeah, and if you are enjoying these vlogs and enjoying watching my weight loss with the HCG diet, I plan on doing more of these, just like, but not with the HCG diet, the Omni Drops program, but with like, just my healthy routine that I'm going to try to establish, from here on out through my life. I'm going to be reading a book called The Happiness Project, if anyone's read that. If you watched one of my old vlogs about focusing on myself, I don't think many people have, but I talked about that, The Happiness Project, and one of the aspects I'm going to be focused on, because I'm going to focus on more than just, my health. But if you're interested in that, then you can watch those once these vlogs are done, because I think I might be doing that. I grilled some cabbage on the George Foreman grill. I didn't even know you could do that. Like I told you, I'm not a total noob in the kitchen, but the things that you can do with the George Foreman grill are amazing. Anyways, I grilled cabbage. I took some onion powder, salt and pepper and garlic powder, and also a good thing that would be good on the cabbage would be to put your Bragg's amino acid and spray it, yummy, on the cabbage, and then put it on the grill for 4 ounces. But it said 10 minutes, but I think that was a little too long for mine because it blackened, because you're not allowed to use coarse oils in the second round. But still, even though it was a little black on top and a little burnt, it was delicious. So if you like cabbage, try grilled cabbage. It's so easy to make on the George Foreman grill. It's so easy to make, and it tastes delicious. And I think that's all that I wanted to talk about. So I'll see you guys in week 3. Bye, YouTube.